It just had the second biggest opening weekend ever for a horror movie, topped only by the first installment of it. And we've got the star right here, Pennywise, the scariest clown in movie history. Come on out, Bill Skarsgård. Family.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on.
No, of course. We love having you on, as long as you're not dressed in
No,
your...
really. Exactly.
I'll behave.
Look at that
little look you just gave me. But this is your second time in the Pennywise costume. Audiences agree. You are terrifying. So I'm curious, when you're dressed like that, I mean, look at that right there. That is frightening. But when you're dressed like that on set, do you pull pranks on people?
Yeah, I did sometimes. We had because whenever you start shooting a film, it's like the most technical, boring, slow-moving thing you could ever do. So even though the movie looks scary, when you actually shoot it, it's just a bunch of technicalities. But sometimes, there's a guy in the camera department. He brought his wife and 2 daughters to set, and they were all excited, and they were in the tent next to me, and I could hear them kind of giggling around. And this was for the first movie, and I just took the opportunity to jump in full clown face and scare them.
Took the opportunity. Yeah. Why not do that? Well, this movie is set 27 years after the first one. Pennywise still up to his old tricks.
Yeah.
Want to take a little peek? Little see?
Hello, Ricky. Isn't that what your friends call you?
You're not my friend, you're scary. Why are you crying?
People always make fun because of the way I look.
I can't.
You seem like a nice guy. How do you get in character? Lift the veil a little bit. What steps do you take?
First there's a 2.5-hour process to make me look really, really handsome. And as you can tell, it's 27 years later, but Pennywise hasn't aged a day. No, I have. I mean, I'm by no means in character the whole time. It would be too exhausting.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to conserve energy, and then whatever the scene needs, I try to kind of harness that energy, and sometimes it's just screaming and laughing maniacally, and then I just carry on into the scene.
Wait, could you imagine if he was in character on set all day long?
Well, Bill Hader, remember he was here last week, and Bill Hader said that you would stay in costume, and it would...
Well, in costume, I have to be.
That you would surprise some of your friends, that you would just be hanging out with them as Pennywise.
Yeah,
Just,
well, I mean, because I would be in the whole getup for sometimes 14 hours straight. So I FaceTimed a lot with my girlfriend and my at the time 2-week-old daughter.
Oh no!
She didn't know. But I have a great screenshot of it though, with me in the face, and then yeah.
And I'm curious, there's a fear of clowns. It's called coulrophobia. Okay? Do you have any phobias?
I don't think so. I'm not I wish I had I was prepped for this question before. And I was they were like, what do you, and I don't have a good answer to that. I don't have spiders or anything like that.
Do scary movies scare you?
Not really. No.
Found the right line of work.
No,
But you do have a lot of practice. I was told you actually invented a version of this smile to scare your little brother, the Pennywise smile.
Well, yeah. Well, my older brother Gustav is 10 years older than me. Came up with he just knew how to do that with his lip, and he had a character for it. And then I don't remember when I started doing it, but I looked up to my older brother and I wanted to be, be like him in every way and form. So I was like, I'm gonna do that lip thing and make it really famous. And here I am.
Very talented.
Well, that's
family.
literally what my brother said. He's like, well, I guess you've patented my smile now. And I was like, oh, sorry.
Take it.
We're not
little
sorry at
brothers are
all.
for.
We're not sorry at all. Hey, Bill, congratulations. It's wonderful.
Thank
Everything
you.
that's happening, coming your way. We appreciate you taking some time to be with us.
Thank you.